Hi Josh, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. We've met for 3 weeks now. So can you tell me about how these past 3 weeks have been for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Past 2 weeks have been good. I've really enjoyed the suggestions of something new to try. Um, and yeah, it's helped a lot. I mean, I would far from say I'm where I'd like to be, um, but definitely steps in the right direction.
Okay. So today is going to be a review of what we've done in the past 3 weeks, but also we're going to talk about our relationship or how I am to you or how you are to me.
Okay.
So is there any suggestions you have or anything that I can work on to help you further in our journey on?
Honestly, I don't know exactly. I don't think so. I mean, everything's been really positive so far, and I feel like I've learned a lot in the little bit that we've worked together here. I've had other therapists in the past, and we've done really well.
Good. Last week, I tried a different type of therapy. It's called growth therapy, and it's where I kind of let you steer, where you talk about general problems. It's not really specific, and we just kind of talk to each other, just like you talk to a friend. And then the last week before that, we did problem-solving therapy, which is when you were talking about being alone and trying to figure out a solution to figure out how to not feel like that or to get to a better place. So we suggested the library. So out of those two, or you could do a combination, which one do you think you were relaxed with or you enjoyed more? Problem solving or growth?
I think it depended on the week. I think that first week I really enjoyed the problem solving because it was one of those, I just needed suggestions at that point. More than anything else, where the second week it was doing a little better from the previous. And I felt like I could contribute a little more, I suppose is the best way to say it. But yeah, probably a mix of both, I would say. I mean, as much as I enjoyed just talking, I also, I'm here for the feedback. I'm here for the ideas and suggestions and stuff like that, and stuff to try to do a little differently to get me out of where I am. So I guess both.
I was going to say, because there's a difference from week to week. Things come up. Even with me, there's things that come up. So I agree with both, because with last week it was a lot more laid back, and we enjoyed each other's company, and we really talked to each other more compared to our second week when we were still getting used to each other. So I think that's why I chose problem solving, was because of the nature of our relationship. We didn't really know each other as much. I didn't know what was going on with you, so that is why we did that.
Okay.
So what are your plans for this week or the weeks to come?
Hopefully keep coming back. Keep moving forward. My plans currently, I just started getting ready for the beach and stuff like that, so doing a little extra work at the gym and stuff, which has been time consuming and fun. A lot of friends that have been gone for a while kind of just pop back into my life randomly, which has been really, really nice.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, very fortunate and helpful. Had some stuff going on with my family, but everything's been really positive so far, kind of pushing through that. But in a weird way, it's been positive in a sense, because it's like the first time in a while where I've had like meaning, where a lot of my weeks are usually just getting through the week, where being there for someone and stuff like that has, like, I would never want them to be sick ever or
Yeah.
anything like that, but it has been nice being able to take care of someone.
That's good.
Yeah.
And how's your dad doing?
Dad and mom, actually, I know. I know we talked about this briefly before, but with the dad, he just got out of the surgery for cancer and it went really well. And then mom, I mean, God bless them. Mom was supposed to be home taking care of him, and she gets rushed to the ambulance in the hospital.
Oh, no.
And just her blood pressure spiking a little bit, but we've already gotten a lot of tests back, and all the really scary places, I suppose, are okay. Like her brain and her kidneys and stuff like that are fine. So, which is really good. So all positive so far. She's still going in for testing, and hopefully in the next week or so we can figure out what's going on.
Good. I'm glad. So, with that being said, with all of the things we've talked about in the last 3 weeks, I'm hoping that you would be coming back, even if there is no problems or whatnot like that. I think that talking to someone else, not in your main group of friends and family, is a good way to relieve stress, relieve anger, and just overall, I think it's a good experience. Personally, I agree with that. So, if you would need anything, or if you needed time to do other things and skip a couple weeks, we could do that. But it's really up to you. We can schedule your next week, or we could schedule a month from now.
Yeah, absolutely. I would like to keep coming back. I have a vacation coming up in a while, so I guess that'll be my break. But yeah, I think everything's been really positive so far.
And have you decided where you're going for your vacation?
Mexico, actually.
Okay.
So, should be exciting. It's with family, so it's not anything too crazy, but it should be fun nonetheless.
That sounds good.
Yep.
I heard there's a lot of raccoons down there.
Oh, there is a lot of raccoons down there.
Alright, well, I hope you have fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and I'll see you whenever you get back.
Absolutely.
Another thing that I wanted to ask you about was, how do you feel about opening up to me as your therapist?
Good. It was definitely a little intimidating the first time I walked in here, but I think that's fairly consistent across the board, at least anyone I've ever gone to. It's kind of like just walking up to a complete stranger and just telling them your life, which can be a little intimidating at times.
Strangers in the beginning.
Absolutely. So it's very intimidating, I would say, but as we spoke and kind of eased our way into it, I don't know if you ever really call your therapist your friend, but I would say it'd be a friend relationship.
Positive relationship.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely give and take, and you give me great ideas and ways to work on things I didn't think of before, and so I'd say really good.
Good. I'm glad. I think I said this already, but is there anything that we could do differently or change to make that even better than it was before?
Not necessarily. I mean, I really wouldn't know, quite honestly. Yeah, I mean, I like suggestions, so maybe a few more suggestions, if nothing else. But yeah, I mean, I think everything's been really nice.
Is this your first time coming to therapy and therapy sessions?
No, I've been to a few in the past.
Okay.
But yeah, this has been a really positive experience.
And compared to them, they're okay?
Yeah,
This
I mean,
is okay?
some were really good, others not so much. I think it's kind of you have to find your niche, I suppose. But
Okay.
yeah, everything's been really nice.